Good morning everyone, and welcome back to part 2 of this Matriarch legacy, where we join our Snowpal and our founder, Ruby, in her little shack that we created for her at the end of last episode. So, a couple of goals that I think we need to get done for her today, which is, now we've got a little shack, I think we need to start looking out there and seeing if there's any people that would be suitable to help her create the next generation of this legacy. I think it's also time that we should try and have a fairly good Winterfest. But you know, that might be a little bit more difficult, but we'll see what we can pull off. So we'll start off with some breakfast, a nice bowl of cheese crackers, obviously the meal that you should be having on Winterfest, right? And then I think from there we'll go on a little bit of an explore around the neighbourhood and see what we can do. So, her needs are looking pretty good today. It's quite nice having the art up on the wall behind her. It's, you know, beginning to look like an actual house. Very loosely, but we can go with it. It's got a door, it's got walls. What more could you possibly hope for? Right, so let's go off on our little trip, shall we? So I think back over to our community space is probably a good thing. See who we can find. We won't take anyone with us because we don't need them. We can find new people. So the snow is still very fierce, and already we have met Wade over here, so let's say hi to him. Or not, because they've vanished. Okay, maybe coming out in a blizzard wasn't possibly the best time to go on a little bit of a jaunt around the neighbourhood. Oh! Is that Winter? Father Winter? And of course Katrina's here. Hello, Father Winter. What are you doing? Well, you see, a lot of presents to give out this year. This bin seemed like a fairly good place to get them from. But Father Winter, that doesn't seem appropriate. Aren't you supposed to get us, you know, nice presents? No. And that's the story of where Father Winter gets all your Sims Christmas presents from. Well, if nothing else, this is doing something for our social needs, so that's got to be positive, right? Let's see if he'll give us one of his trash presents, shall we? Father Winter, what have you got for me? Please, give me something good. I love it. It's fabulous. What is it, Ruby? A gaming mat? Oh, well, okay. Thank you, Father Winter. Clearly you're finding some good stuff in this bin to give out, because that sounds magnificent. Will not say no to that. While we're here, though, it would be rude to not go into the bin, wouldn't it? Let's see what we can find. Ah, not much today, not much today. Well, you know, I think we've just about exhausted our limits at this place. Maybe we should be adventurous. Maybe we should take our Ruby here to another lot. I know, we're pushing it a little far, going out on a limb, but maybe we should visit the bar. Thank you, Santa, for our present, but I'm afraid you're not coming to the bar with us. You've got other people to go see to give trash gifts to. Okay, so here we are, the caboose. It's the happiest hour for all cheapskate Sims. Ooh, happy hour! It's probably because it's 5 PM on Christmas, isn't it? Well, at the very least we can say hello to some of these lovely people in here, get us a few of those voting points that we need for this neighbourhood. I have to say, it doesn't seem to be a very popular day to go to the bar somehow, does it? We've got one lone dancer and one person watching the TV, while the bartender sort of just stares into the distance. Oh, The bartender, who is in fact an eco-master, because that's how it works, and Brent, who appears to walk through tables. Well, let's try and say hello to some of these people, shall we? And Wade has of course followed us here, because that's how this thing works. Brent, you're a goofball. Fabulous. Oh, actually, to be fair, I kind of do need to pee. So... where have you gone? Ah, up here. Okay, so we're beginning to find this place a little bit fuller. We've got Mitchell, Kalama. Have we met you yet? No. Let's say hello to Nancy. All these options, eh? People everywhere! How is this doing for our magic points? 32. Not too shabby. Just keep them chatting. Keep them chatting! So, Ruby, do any of these lovely people spike your interest? Do they? Have we got any of the happy Winterfest things? Might as well at least try to get in the festive spirit. It is Christmas! Oh, who are you? Yasmin. We'll say hello to you as well. And Gunther? Oh, apparently now it is Ghost Night. We've finished Happy Hour, it's become Ghost Night. And Santa's here. Oh, that's a nice outfit, Dina. Very Christmassy. She's enjoying that Winterfest spirit, I think. Oh, what's going on here? Caleb with the jazziest trousers possibly ever worn into this bar. See, look at this. We're meeting all of the people. Now, the question is, Ruby, do you feel that any of these people could potentially be your wonderful match? Mortimer Goth, we've got Mila Munch over there. Now, we do want you to try and get a little bit more into this Christmas spirit, so if you'd be so kind as to share some Winterfest spirit. There we go. Happy completed Winterfest. Ooh. Someone's very cheerful. Right, I think we're beginning to get a bit tired. We've met a lot of people. I think we've probably got all that we can possibly get out of that place. I think it's about time we head home. Lovely as it was to meet all those people, we've got some options now. We can give them a call on the phone, meet them at a slightly calmer lot, possibly not on Christmas, and get to know a few of them, shall we? And in the meantime, we can sleep. Okay, so have a nice sleep. Make it through to the next morning, when hopefully it will no longer be a blizzard. It would be very handy if the forecast did change, as this blizzard's really a little bit crazy. Ah, good, back to heavy snow. I mean, I'm sure our lovely buddy over here is enjoying the blizzard, but possibly not so much for us. What do you think, mate? Are you enjoying the blizzard? Ah, successful Winterfest. Good, that's all we can aim for, really. And when she's finished sleeping, we will have some cereal for breakfast. Okay. Cereal, which we will eat, stood in front of the fridge because we have not actually got a clear desk from yesterday's cereal. Okay, well you're looking pretty good today, Ruby. You're in a good mood, you're happy. Anything you feel like doing? I think we should have a little look through here and see who we fancy to be the next continuer of this legacy. So, I mean, Brent, you look quite nice, but you are married, so possibly not you. What about Nox? Are you married? Shall we find out? Start with a simple happy text. And I mean, you've started now, you can't stop building this Snowpal. Gotta see what he looks like. Is he going to be as elegant and stylish as our other Snowpal? That is the question here, Ruby. He's looking good. He's taking shape. You throw a few snowballs at him. Oh! So, this appears to be a rather lovely Snowpal, with a tomato for an eye, and some vines for hair. Ooh. You're looking glorious, if a little bit miserable, but most glorious, so I like you as well. What's your name? Shiver. Okay, well, Shiver, we've got a great selection of Snowpals going on here. We're pleased to welcome you to the fold. Oh gosh, we have a third Snowpal incoming. A third Snowpal. Who are you? Is that Bjorn over there? It is. No, 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 no. You can't leave a half-built Snowpal. I will not allow it, Ruby. Look at it. You've got to make that something glorious now. To go with your other two buddies. It would be rude for you to give them such wonderful outfits and not to do something for this one. See it through to the end. That's what we need. Progress, progress. Nice little think. What should we do? Throw more snow! Throw more snow! Ah, boom. Well, it looks like you've made a little bit of a twin for our first Snowpal. So this here's Icy. Okay. Well, rather than shoveling snow, why don't you give Nox a call and see what he's up to? That sounds like a better idea, doesn't it? Does he want to, Oh, don't have the option to invite him here. Well, let's just send him another text then. Does that mean he's already here? I can't see him. Apparently that doesn't mean anything, but got some press-ups going on at the little coffee shack over here. I mean, we are getting a little hungry. Let's go have another of our many quick meals of the series. A ham and cheese sandwich. I don't particularly want to join the Renegades, thank you, Max. I appreciate the thought and all, but I just don't fancy that one. Come on, Nox. Why do I not have the option to invite you here? I appear to have it for other people. Just not you. Not making things easy for me, are you? No worries, we'll get you soon enough. Right, our needs are looking stellar. What else is going on? We've got, oh, a celebrity and Moira over at the coffee stand. Should we go over to the community lot? Let's see if Nox fancies coming with us. What do you think? Hey Nox, do you want to come look at a trash can with me? There's not much else there. There's a trash can. There's some toilets. It's a glorious location. One of my favourites. Did he say yes? He did! He said yes. Would you look at that? Hey there, Nox. Let's get to know you. Now, the all-important question. Would you be the father of the next generation? Yes! Nox is single. Okay, perfect. I no longer feel like we're going to be breaking any homes or causing any issues by chatting to this chap. And Wade has decided they would like to stand in the middle of our conversation and use their phone. Are you trying to sabotage me here? Are you, Wade? You know, Wade, just, put your phone in my body, see if I care. It's not uncomfortable or anything, is it? Madness, I tell you. And then we've got Clara here as well. Oh, Wade's vanished. Great, great. So let's just lie down in the street instead, shall we? Well, on the plus side, I'm now very inspired. And you're doing press-ups. Okay, cool. Whatever works for you, mate. Does make you a little bit on the hard side to click on, but hey. Now, let's go in for the big one. How? How does he respond? To a little flirt. Well is the answer. He seems to not be entirely against the idea. I always found it weird that exchange numbers becomes an option when clearly we know his number already, since, we've phoned him, texted him, and invited him to meet us at this lot, but, Sims game is Sims. These things made sense to somebody. Just not me, apparently. Oh, he's gone on a little bit of a trip over there. What are you up to? You've gone to... Who knows? Just go for a bit of a jog. Ah, to clean up some trash. I mean, he wouldn't be the eco-master if he didn't clean up trash, would he? Don't worry, you can break that trash pickup session for a little bit of a flirt. Can we do the mistletoe kiss? Questions. Oh, Bess, what would you like? So, you want 1,000 simoleons. Hey champ, so get this, I have a cool business idea. This is going to be the big one, but I need a few more simoleons to get it off the ground, like 1,000 simoleons. Do you think you could help a buddy out? You'll get it all back, and then some, I swear. Well, Bess, we have 270 simoleons. It's a little bit of an issue. I mean, I'd love to help you out, but, yeah, we just don't have it. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to say sorry. I can't afford that right now. But try giving us a call in, a few generations' time. I'm sure we'll have the simoleons then. Oh, but how else are my dreams supposed to come true? Thanks anyway, I guess. Oh, and in the meantime, we managed that mistletoe kiss, and it was beautiful. So, let's have our first kiss, even though, of course, that mistletoe kiss was in fact our first kiss. But again, Sims is Sims. That's how these things work. Oh, we're both having our first kiss. That's adorable. Surrounded by piles of trash, in the snow, in front of a dumpster. Oh, what a lovely situation. And now I'm cleaning up trash. No. Ooh, who are you? L. Okay. Straight in there with your very nice outfit. Where's Nox gone? Has he kissed and left? I don't know about that. That just doesn't seem very polite, does it? So instead we've gone to talk to somebody else. Okay. To a small child sat on a bench, in shorts, in the snow. That doesn't seem the best place for you to be, mate. It is snowing, are you aware? Okay. Well, this has been a great trip and all, but I'm not overly sure where our buddy's gone, so I think it's probably about time we head for home. So, let's do that. Progress could be going quicker than we think. We could start that next generation today. In our snow-covered shack. Although the snow is beginning to let up. It looks suspiciously like all our snowpals have melted. Which is quite a disappointing find. Let us take a moment to miss our buddies, the 3 snowpals, 2 of whom had incredible icicle mohawks, and 1 who had that glorious leaf hair and the tomato eye. R.I.P. Snowpals, you are the first casualties of this legacy, and we will miss you fondly. One day, probably next winter, we shall hope for your return. Moving on! Right, so our needs are still looking pretty good. We seem to be quite happy with the way life's turning out. We're not really making any simoleons, but once we get to Friday and we can vote on the community lot becoming a makerspace, that will make things a little bit on the easier side, as then at least we'll be able to start constructing some things with some of these recycled bits and bobs we've got knocking around, and then hopefully sell them. Oh, I see. Nox, you're busy. Busy? What is that? That's not how this works. You're meant to be at my beck and call. We'll have a nap. Try you again in a bit. So, what kind of legacy would this be if I couldn't get a bloke to come over on the first day that I met him? Still busy? Oh, I don't know. I'm not feeling this. What shall we have for dinner? Oh, she's picked something herself. She's decided to get some peas. That well-known meal. Peas. Not sure how convinced I am that that's a meal, but she seems to be enjoying it. Okay. Well, I mean, your needs are surprisingly good, even though it's 9 PM. Well, nearly 10 PM. So, you know what, let's go do something constructive. Let's go fishing. Why not? Might as well at least build a skill for her, right? See what we can catch. I do hear nighttime is supposed to be good for fishing. As someone that knows precisely nothing about fishing in real life, well, I can say that. It may or may not be true. We caught an angelfish. Lovely. Apparently it's worth $13. I always do that. I see the simoleons little notation and think dollars. And fishing level 3, lovely. And we've caught a bigger one, 5.98 kilos. That's pretty chunky. Keeping us busy as the night passes. I wonder if there's any goodies over in the trash can. It's probably a good thing to check out. Come on, Rubes, let's go see what we can find. Nothing, apparently. Even though it was full a moment ago, it now appears to be empty again. Okay, well, we tried. We tried to find you some new goodies for your house. all things considered, I think our house is looking pretty reasonable. So might as well head back to it. I don't think that dumpster's going to give us anything tonight. Oh, and as soon as we've left to use the bathroom, Dive for Deals returns. Well, it would be rude not to, wouldn't it? Night on the town. Okay, well, it's a little bit early for a night on the town, but there is free food and drinks, so maybe we'll get on that one later on. $3 and nothing else. Well, Ruby, can't say I'm that impressed. Come home. Now, the question here. Is it a bit early in the morning to start talking to people? Yeah, we'll find out. Oh, yeah, he works. That probably explains why he was busy yesterday when I tried to get him over. I'm sorry, Nox. I didn't read the little description on your thing. So I thought I'd invite you over at 7 AM when you finished work last night at 10. I'm great like that. But I mean, you were awake, so clearly it was alright. Okay, so we've said hello. Green Fiend. Wow, that does make sense, as you seem to be the eco-master of this region. So says the little bubble above your head. Right, let's do a bit of the old flirtation. See if we can't get this to go our way. Oh, and voting is open. So we can go see what the rest of this strange little neighbourhood is voting for later. Oh, rejecting my flirts? How very dare you? I'm a catch, I'll have you know. Don't find this awkward. It's fine, I tell you. We'll tell you a funny story. Over a sandwich, while you sit next to our smelly plates. And then do press-ups. You know, it's really hard for me to click on you when you're doing press-ups. Okay, so, responding well to a little flirt. Nothing too extreme. You're looking very pretty today. Okay. Yeah, we probably do need a smooth recovery, let's be honest. We're not exactly the best at this, are we? I love that Ruby's still got her sandwich out through the whole of this. A peanut butter jelly sandwich. Good choice. And we've become focused on something. Not entirely sure what. Let's do a little bit more chatting. A deep conversation. Do we know your third trait yet? No. So... Oh, in fact, we only know one of them. So yeah, tell us something. Tell us about yourself. Tell us what we're letting ourselves into. And then see if you can sneak in for a kiss. Which you apparently can't. Stuff it. Cloud gaze? No? Do you want to interact with us? Anything? Anything, Nox? Do you want to talk to us? Okay, yes. We'll get some cloud gazing in. Make you inspired. Ruby here is still focused. We'll queue up a few more bits and pieces. Now. That's probably all the stargazing you need to do. Stargazing, cloud gazing, whatever we're doing. What we were doing was not some cheeky flirting, so it wasn't going to help us progress this here legacy. Now, come on. A little bit of cheeky flirting? Are you going to be acceptable with this? But Nox, look at us. We both have hats. Clearly this was meant to be. Respond, respond, Nox. Okay, well, seems to be going okay. I don't like clouds, I tell you. Ruby, shocked, the face of the century. I like clothes. Well, so do I. I also like tanks. What about mouths? CDs, CDs. That's where things are going. I have never got any idea what the track of these conversations that Sims have is. I swear they just throw up random images, one after the other, even when they make no logical sense. Okay, don't worry, Ruby, we can go to bed soon. Just need a little bit more time with him. He'll be off to work soon anyway. Okay, good, he's responding to some flirting. Progress is being made. I think that means we are almost there. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Oh, now you're getting all flirty. Do we try it? Stuff it, let's try it. He's into you. He's into you. Ruby looks gutted. That's not the face of someone that's happy. Ah, and look at that. Ruby is doing her first woohoo. I mean, it feels a little bit weird to go have a look. So, let's take a moment to admire some grass and some shadows. Would you look at that? Nice shadow of our little outhouse. Shadow of our main house. What else is going on? A little bit of snow still over here. Nobody's on the bench today. Over in the park, there appears to be some litter flying around. It's a very nicely animated plastic bag, actually. Just drifting in the wind, like it's got no cares in the world. Oh, Ruby's asleep. Ruby, why are you napping on top of the bed? That makes no sense. So, I think what we need to do... Well, I mean, I can tell she's not pregnant because it says try for baby in dumpster. But I think we'll send Nox home for the moment, and we'll go to sleep. We've always got tomorrow. I'm sure he'll come back, but you're going to pass out if we don't get you some sleep soon. Okay, well, he's wondering if we want to go to his house and hang out. Stuff it, let's go. Immediately after I say, let's send her to bed because her needs are trash, he invites her out. Yeah, forget the needs, let's just go. We will get you to sleep soon. Ish. Oh, he lives in this lovely lot. So this lot is in fact beautiful, I have to say. I really do quite like this lot. We've got the little bathroom up here with the thing going up to the little bed at the top. Ladder, that's the word. Double bed in here with the bathroom, using the container doors. We've got all these exciting juice fizzing and recycling bits and pieces. A grill. And apparently your parents? Grandparents? Parents. Anyway, where did you go, Nox? Are you still even here? Nox? Don't tell me you invited me over and then legged it. I'm struggling to spot him. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's even here. Well, stuff it. Steal one of their tofu dogs. They invited you. Saves us making food for you later, let's be honest. And hopefully it will contribute towards you having felt that you've eaten too many quick meals recently. Where has Nox gone? He's not up there either. I think he invited us over and then left. It's just unacceptable, Nox. Not okay. Stuff it, we're going home. We will put you to bed. I said we would, so we shall. Okay, even the load screen agrees with me. Okay. Just okay? Nothing spectacular, but okay. Right. Sleep. I mean, night out on the town. We might not have celebrated you technically, but we did get some free food today. Now strangely, you still seem to have that option to take a pregnancy test, even though I thought you weren't pregnant. So, we will use a whole 15 of your bucks just to prove it. Oh! Well, so you are pregnant. Okay. I apologise. I wasn't aware that that's how this worked. I thought if it still gave you the option for try for a baby, you were in fact not pregnant. But your pregnancy test and that little bump that you seem to have are telling me something different. I'm sorry, Ruby. Well, on the plus side, we have successfully got our next generation of this legacy under the way. So I think that's definitely a win, isn't it? Thank you, Nox. You have been most helpful. Okay, well, in that case, we'd really better start preparing for the little one to arrive. We need more stuff. Children's stuff. It's not so bad while they're babies, because we can just have it appear and bring its own bassinet with it, because Sims. But as soon as we reach toddler, we're going to be needing, you know, toddler toys, that potty to get them potty trained, all those sorts of bits and pieces, which is going to cost us probably a little bit more than 258 simoleons. Not to mention we could use an extra little room or something off the side here to put the toddler in. So yeah, we might need to get that one sorted. Okay, well first things first. Oh, another event! It's now New Year's Eve. First things first, we will have a shower, get some breakfast going, and I think we need to go check out what the heck the community is voting on. You never know, it could end up being something awful. And we'll put our 10 cents in there anyway. So, the best thing at the moment, everyone is going for promote creative arts. So, rewards for people that are doing painting, photography, writing and fabrication. More money for people in those creative careers. I've got nothing against that one. People also seem to be fond of the upcycling initiative. So this being people using recyclers, fabricators, that sort of stuff. I'm still not keen on we wear bags. This is just a little bit of a strange one. I'm not going to be voting for that somehow. Just weird. I would quite like green gardening, because I would quite like to get Ruby to start a little garden in our backyard, but I'm not sure that we're necessarily there yet. But we do have 80 points. We could just push this through. Let's do it. So if we get that up to 8, that leaves us enough points left that we can go and vote on the community lot. And we'll come back and check this out on Monday and make sure that it's still doing well. First things first, we'll go for a wee. We'll see if there's anything in our own dumpster over here. Oh, apparently Nox is around. It's a little strange. Where is he? It's not him over there, is it? Who knows, that's way too small. No. That's Makoa. Someone doing sit-ups even in the street. But yeah, we'll see if there's anything of use in our trash can, and then we might head over to the community lot later today and make sure we put our vote in to get that changed to something a bit more useful than the current space that it is. Come on, Rubes. Dig in that trash can. Ooh, a jukebox! Possibly a bad conditioned jukebox, but a jukebox! $4 whole. Right, nothing left there. Let's go over to the community lot. Get the vote in on that. I do prefer the makerspace, I have to say. The community space just seems to be a little bit strange. It doesn't really serve any kind of purpose, it just is. All the others give you some sort of useful item or pretty scenery or something like that, whereas this one's just basically a toilet block with a dumpster outside. It's just really weird. Okay, so vote on community space projects. Okay, so we would like the makerspace, please. Stick a vote in on that. I don't think anyone's going to object. We've got someone diving in this trash can already. See, that's the thing, there's not much else to do here once you're here. You just sort of arrive, and it's a lot with a block full of toilets. Whoever's here inevitably goes straight for the trash can, because there's not much else to do. And there you are. We're having a chat with a board between us. Hey! I'm on the other side of the board. What are you like? I'm throwing confetti! Well, interesting. It's a bit like a blind date or something, isn't it? I can't see you. What are you like? Right, let's now get in that dumpster because we can. Try and see if there's anything else useful. Oh, another bike. Could start a whole little cycle lot. Tina Tinker is of course here. As is Yasmin. And everyone is watching me as I dive for deals in the dumpster. Come on. Let's get on with this. We're not finding anything particularly mind-blowing at the moment, I have to say. Nice piece of art. Oh, another toilet. We'll never say no to having a spare toilet. That's got to be useful, right? You never know. If we keep all this stuff around long enough... Ooh! A shower bathtub set. That's lovely. Ah, another thing that might be useful for having a toddler. Bathtub. But yeah, back to the previous thought, which is if you never know, maybe if we keep all the stuff around long enough, one of our ancestors will pick up the civil engineer career and get all this stuff tidied up for us. That would be quite good, wouldn't it? Or it could probably just rot in our family inventory for the next 20 odd years until I do something about it. Also distinctly possible. Right. Sorry, mate, but we are going to head home. Bye! Your dumpster's out, so we're off. And now we're home. We will start with a shower. Try and get some of these needs up a bit. Energized. What's that one? Lucky find. Oh, that's pretty cool. And 7 hours till our second trimester. Yeah, we really could use some bits and pieces for that before that happens. I mean, the other option was that I probably should have waited a little bit longer, you know, maybe till we had a counter or something before getting her pregnant, but no. We are going whole hog into this legacy. Generation 1, you are on the way. We really need a trash can on this lot. Those plates are driving me nuts. Stuff it. How expensive is a trash can? Even if we just get a nice big outside one and put it at the entrance to the lot, that would make things a bit easier, wouldn't it? Okay, so it's not horrific. We could afford, actually, probably both an inside and an outside trash can. Options now. Now I don't know which one we're going to pick. Right, well, let's just have a nice outside trash can that can sit over here. Just behind the mailbox. That seems like an appropriate place to put it. Now, can we please tidy up some of this rubbish? Please. Please, do it for everybody, Ruby. Make this place less disgusting. Would you look at that? Much better already. Right, finish your cheese crackers. Go for a wee. Keep yourself functioning. Perfect. Perfect. It's much better, isn't it? And she's decided she wants a drink. Okay, well, I think we need to plod along now. It would be really ideal to get that makerspace thing sorted out sooner rather than later, so that we could get started with using somebody else's stuff to make something that we can sell. I always sort of dislike just selling things straight out of the Sims inventory. It seems a little bit weird to me because it's no effort on the Sims part, and it's not something that you'd ever really do in real life, you know, just pull an item out of your pocket, click your fingers, and miraculously it's gone, and suddenly you've got 50 quid or whatever. Like, that's just a bit odd, isn't it? At least if you use the sales table or you do something like that, you're actually making some sort of effort to sell the item, rather than not just magic free money out of thin air. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but it just always seemed an odd concept. Right, come on Rubes, what's up with you? Oh, you failed a holiday. Oh no. Right, well, second trimester's plodding along. You should be fairly happy. We are rubbish at your aspiration right now because we have bought precisely no kid stuff. But we will get there. Sure we will. At some point. Some point in the potentially fairly distant future, as you have no money. Right. Oh, the trash can's got some stuff in it. Maybe that'll help us. See what we can dig out, eh? Looks like it's overflowing all across the floor. Hopefully that means there's plenty in it. Upgrade parts. A bar stool. Oh, and it's all gone. The end. Goodbye. So, that's that one done. Uh-oh. Am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? You balked the toilet, Ruby. How could you? How very could you? Not what we need to be happening. Nice shower afterwards. And it's spring! Oh, she's looking pretty chunky already. Yeah, look at me, waving my bump around. Yogurt for breakfast it is. I say breakfast. Oh, it is breakfast time. 7 AM on a Sunday. That's fairly appropriate. Right, let's go back over here. It's nothing great, but it's something. Something until we get that vote swapped. I don't think the community NPCs in this world tend to vote on the community lot, but we'll also check that out just because we're here. Oh, obviously they do. I'm completely lying, as we've got 2 votes for the marketplace and 2 for the makerspace. Well, let's throw the rest of our points behind makerspace. I do want to make sure that passes, although frankly any space would be better than this space. This is definitely the least appealing of all the spaces, and the least useful. I mean, we could recycle some stuff. I'm not sure it's going to help us too much. Yeah, I don't think it's really useful until you get somewhere that you can do the fabricating with the stuff, but we're going to go for it. We're going to get rid of some of this junk. And by that I mean, at least we'll get rid of the plates out of her inventory. Why not? Gives us something to do for a little bit of time. Oh, lovely. Our first recycling. Nox would be proud of us. Okay, well, the Goths appear to be using that trash can for purposes other than finding bits and pieces. I mean, they seem happy, but whatever floats your boat. Yeah, I think you're right, Ruby. Just leave. Just leave and go use the bathroom. Let's chat to this guy. I mean, I don't quite know what you were up to in there, but you seem to have emptied the dumpster. Bella, how very could you? You squashed all the rubbish down. Oh, $4. Simoleons. I think this is a very popular trash can somehow. Everyone seems to want to go in it. Let's head back home. Head back home, see what we can do. I mean, frankly, Ruby, we are just powering through your life right now. We're really just looking forward to the part where you produce us a lovely baby. Let's hope it's a girl and it will be an easier choice for us to continue this legacy. But since you're probably going to end up having 3 babies, not that you know this yet, but you are, it's alright if it's a boy too. We'll take either. Somebody nice to continue this legacy. See, you're thinking about trash cans now. I did buy you one. Isn't it wonderful? No, it's not. It's kind of overflowing. It looks a bit rubbish. What's going on with the vote? So green gardening, that I was voting for, is joint in the lead, but lots of people have been voting for this upcycling one. I think we might just need to say hello to every single person that we can find around the neighbourhood, see if we can get us a few more points. Sadly, that coffee stand would have been really useful if that had stayed, but it's not. But that's okay, there seems to be people around. Oh, we know all these people. We know all of them. Oh, we don't know you. Let's say hello to you. Wait over there, let me just cycle to you. And Nox has invited us over again. Are you going to ditch us as soon as we arrive? Because I hear that's what you did to us last time, Nox. Fine, we'll come. But no ditching us. A girl could really take offence if you repeatedly ditch us. It's just not on. Okay. Oh good, at least he's stayed to say hello this time. Nox! Yeah! We're having a baby! Are we? Well, I hope it's an artist. And he's a recycled disciple, and even more helpfully, his family seem to have made more food. We could get used to coming over if you're going to make us lots of free food. Aw, that is quite cute. Look at them. With their little hats. That is quite cute. And then this is a little bit more awkward as Mary's decided to join us. But we don't know Mary. She could provide us plenty of neighbourhood action points or whatever we need that votes. Oh, and he's literally just left. I've just watched him leave. I mean, I appreciate that I know that you start work at 2, and it is 2:15. But really, why do you keep inviting us over at times when you're just going to leave for work? Well, let's steal some food. Yum yum yum. What else can we do around here? I mean, they do have a fabricator. They do have a fabricator. Can I make myself a bookcase? Oh, I could even make myself some pretty coloured bookcases with all this dye I've found. Should we try that one? Let's do it, let's do it. Use their stuff, quick. No one will notice. Come on, Ruby. Finish that free burger that you've liberated. It is a burger, isn't it? Yeah, hamburger. Right. Let's see what you can do with this thing. The fabrication skill. Frankly, this thing's a very strange looking device. Don't profess to have any idea how it's working, but did we manage it? Have we made something? Nope. We appear to have been covered in dye. Oh, Ruby, what has happened to you? That's quite a look, isn't it? Absolutely covered in dye. Can we try again? Oh gosh, can we try again? And then, when that goes to rubbish, we can probably just borrow the bathroom here. I mean, Nox invited us. That's how this works, right? Okay, press lots of buttons. Press lots of buttons. You need to pee. Gotcha. Press lots of buttons. Whirring noises, whirring noises. Swirly lights. Have I made a bookcase? Have I done it? I love how one hand is pink and the other hand is yellow when we were making a shale-coloured bookcase. Oh, we did do it! We really did! We now own a bookcase. Right, well let's use their bathroom. Head home. How are things going? 5 hours till the 3rd trimester. Okay. Got a little bit of time. Okay, let's head home now. See if we can't find somewhere nice to put our new bookcase. Right, go take a shower. Right, where can we put the bookcase? See, this will be quite useful to have, actually, having a bookcase. It's a little bit of a strange looking bookcase. I mean, it's probably more useful than this thing that we've got over here at the moment. We'll put that back in our inventory, there's nothing wrong with it. Stick our bookcase there instead. Why not? Lovely. So it doesn't seem to have any books on it, but apparently I can read books and it has all of these in it, so I'm not going to complain. So let's just get her needs up a little bit. A very, very long shower as she attempts to scrub all that paint, which was probably quite resilient off of her. And then back to bed we go. Right, okay, so 2 hours till the 3rd trimester. She's gonna pop at some point on Monday, I imagine. And so, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's about time we leave things here. Ruby's had an interesting last couple of days. She's fallen pregnant with her new partner, Nox. She has built herself a bookcase. And we've put all kinds of votes and bits and pieces in place to try and get some useful changes made around the neighbourhood. But I think we should leave it there, and we'll check back in soon. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video today. If you've liked it, leave a like, and if you want to subscribe to the channel, that would be great so you can see when the next part is coming. Thank you, and have a lovely evening, or morning, or wherever you are, whatever time of day it is. Have a lovely rest of your day. Bye!